From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Okay, just a little bit hungry there. Anyway, we're talking about tonight. Quiet for us for a little while. We do have a slight risk of a few severe thunderstorms, mainly east of Tulsa. The worst of the weather has been to the deep southeast. We have had reports of injuries, unfortunately, and so this is the area that's been hit the hardest here just in the last little while. This happened last night starting in Dallas, then over the morning hours was into Mississippi, and now tonight it's off to the southeast. Still active tornado warnings around Charleston. I mean, it's like that just doesn't happen hardly ever. And so these are pretty amazing storms that are going on. And they pretty much traveled all the way from Texas last night about this time and then just went across the deep south. Tornado warnings along the whole stretch of the way. Wind damage reports as well. Most of the tornado reports, though, have been Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina now. So they again, hoping and praying for those guys. Now, for us, it's kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum. Not rain, but more fire. We have a big fire that's been going on just south of Beaver. And this has been a very, very powerful one because we've had a cold front come flying through. There's been other fires. Some of these are prescribed burns. They're up in the Flint Hills of Kansas. We've had a couple across the Osage area. But overall, this is a bad fire because it is bone dry out there. Marty Logan's out there right now. He's moving at this time, but you get the idea. Just a big amount of flames going on. It is bone dry out in that area. So it is not a good setup for the folks there. Speaking of which, it's not a great setup if you're just to the west of Tulsa. This is for tomorrow, and our drought monitor indicates that we continue to be excessively dry from Tulsa to the north and to the west. Couple that with relative humidity tomorrow afternoon, 20 to 25% to the northwest of Tulsa, and then also throw in how the fire spread will be because of how strong the winds will be. This is going to be very active if there's fires that start, so please don't be burning tomorrow as winds will be picking up out of the northwest. We do have a cold front coming in right now, but that is only creating showers and storms up across western Missouri. It's trying to back build a little bit. We've had some showers up to northern Kansas. They need all the rain they can get there as well. Right now, it is a massive storm system that is a huge wind generator. These are high wind warnings for 50-mile-an-hour winds. That covers a lot of Kansas, Nebraska, the Dakotas, into Wyoming, and the front range of Colorado into New Mexico. I mean, it's just a massive wind event, that's all. And here, right now, we're just very happy. We have good weather. Looking at gathering place, green is starting to show back up. So is the pollen. And again, this is the last 24 hours. Today would be a little bit higher, especially with tree and grass pollen. We're sitting at 76 degrees. South-southwest wind at 13. 58% humidity, so the moisture is pretty high. It's muggy, comparatively speaking. Our temperature is still hanging in the 70s across much of the area, 71 in Claremore at this moment. Most of Oklahoma, 70s or 80s, 93 in Altus, where they don't need that. Again, there's going to be some dirt blowing in, so I don't want a muddy rain again like we just went through, but if any rain occurs, a lot of that dirt's going to get blown right up into some of this. So there could be some showers in our area by about 11 o'clock tonight. Any threat of strong or isolated severe storms should be on the eastern side of Highway 69. So if you're in that area, you could have a little bit of hail, gusty winds. Not a bad night. By morning, gusty winds will be in the 40s. Then we go through tomorrow, strong winds, 30, 35 miles an hour. Temperatures will be in the 60s, high fire danger. Showers to the north. We'll get a few of these clouds trying to come on in as we go on into early Thursday morning, but not much. It'll be chilly and breezy with upper 30s to low 40s. And then Thursday afternoon's a bit raw. We'll spend the day generally in the 50s, maybe in the afternoon, low 60s. Not as much sunshine as we get clouds. And again, that's just that massive storm system showing up. By Friday, sunshine. The winds are lighter, 50s to the low 60s. Frost in the morning on Saturday. Saturday afternoon, another fantastic weekend. That'd make 5 weekends in a row of great weather with temperatures generally in 70s to near 80 by Sunday afternoon. So there is some welcome news there, and our odds of rain really don't pick up until Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. But it is a stormy period coming up, so enjoy the wind. We're looking at 65 at 9 o'clock tonight. Mild rain and a rumble of thunder from Tulsa east. And maybe an isolated severe thunderstorm from around 11 o'clock to midnight if you're on the east side of our viewing area. By morning, everybody is cool to chilly with winds picking up out of the northwest, 30 to 35 mile an hour wind gusts during the afternoon to the north and west Tulsa. Fire danger is high. Chilly on Thursday and Friday with a frost potential Saturday morning, and then 70 to 80 Saturday and Sunday. So again, that's like 5 weekends in a row with incredibly nice weather.
It's almost like you're keeping score.
You're a good guy.
Just throwing that out there just in case.